Okay guys, let's have a look at 14. We need to find this sum. It's a GP, but let's write it out explicitly just to confirm everything's okay. So let's write out this sequence that's written in sigma notation. The first term would be when r is 0, so I'll put 0 in here. Power 0. The second term will be 1.25 when r is 1. Then we'll have 2 times 1.25 when r is 2, isn't it? And we just carry on that same arrangement right up to the last term, which is 2 times 1.25 to the power 12. Okay, so what have we got? We've got 2. 1.25 to the 0 is 1, so 2 times 1 is 2. Then we've got 2 times 1.25 to the 1. I'll just write a couple more terms here to the 2 plus dot 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 plus 2 times 1.25 to the 12. So we can clearly see it's a geometric progression then, can't we? Because we've written it down in the customary form. So here we can read off the first term is 2. Clearly the common ratio is 1.25 because we're timesing by that each subsequent term. And the number of terms, well, we started from power 0, so to speak, and we got to 12. So if you think about that, in total there must be 13 terms because we start from 0 to 12. There's 13 entries, so there's 13 terms. So then let's use our formula for the sum. Sn is a r to the n minus 1, all divided by r minus 1, which is 2. A is 2, r is 1.25, n is 13 minus 1 over 1.25 minus 1. So we can type that in a calculator. But just one observation before we do. The most common mistake in this problem is to write 12 here because you think, oh, it must be 12 terms. So I'll put 12 for the sum of the first 12 terms. The same goes even when you see it looking like this. You think, oh, there it is, there's the 12, that must be the number of terms. But if you look back, we don't start from the power 1, do we? We start effectively from the power 0. Because that would be 0, that would be a 1, 2 times 1 is 2. So in all, there must be 13 terms, mustn't there? So be careful when you get that little problem, and be sure to make the correct observation. So let's type this in the calculator then. 2 times on top, bracket, 1.25 to the 13, back to ground level, take away the 1, close the bracket on top, divide by underneath. Now here underneath you've just got 1.25 take 1, which is 0.25, so we can just write down that single number. And we get 137.52. The 1 is rounded up to 2 because that's a 9, isn't it, in the third decimal place. 137.52. There we go. That's 14 done.